Another one of these audio only videos. Just change it up a little bit, you know what I mean? It kind of puts me in a different, I noticed that it flows a little different. You know, it's just different. And it's not better or less, or it's just different. What I wanted to talk about in this one was, like, has anybody ever tried having a I don't want to do it list? Things I don't want to do. I had this list. I did this series on YouTube Shorts a minute ago. I think it was almost a year ago. Might have been last spring, last summer. We're creeping up into spring 2025 here in just a little bit. And I did a series called Things That I Don't Want to Do, but I Know That I Should. I might have done, 30 days or 15 days. I don't know. All I know is that it had big results. Everything, it built, I don't even know where to start. Discipline was built. Confidence was gifted. So I elevated my discipline. I elevated my confidence. It felt good. It felt good to do the things that I didn't want to do. But it required work. It required effort. Thing about it though is once I was done with the list, once I was done with the series, I stopped doing it. And I stopped doing all the things. And those were the very things that got me a lot of progress. Because the progress isn't really made in the things that are easy to you. Because those things you're gonna do anyways. Kick it, whatever you're into. You know, if you love exercising, if you know that that's important to you and that's just become a norm to you, you're gonna do it. It becomes easy to you. Even dieting, you know, like if you were to tell me, like, hey, you know what, we're gonna eat less this month. Okay, like, cool. Or we're gonna, you know, turn it up a little bit. We're gonna reverse diet. We're gonna be eating a little bit more this week. Cool. Hey, we're gonna switch up the protein. Cool. It's easy to me. There's no growth in easy. The growth is in the difficult. Hey, we gotta fix the leaky shower. I know I can do it. It's easy. It's the root. I've done it. I know how to do it. I could almost do it with my eyes closed. It's not like it's difficult. I had the tools. I'm gonna get a little bit wet. I'm whining and complaining because I don't want to do it. But I know that I should. Because each drop of water is just, you're wasting water, bro. Come on. So I know I should do it, but I don't want to do it. When I do it, it's this sense of feel good. That's the confidence that's gifted to you because you had the discipline enough to do it. Not whining, not complaining, not so much saying not by force, because yeah, you are forcing yourself to do it. But you're forcing yourself to do it in a non-complaining way. That's the discipline. Forcing yourself to do it and you're talking smack the whole time, you're not going to get no discipline out of that. You're just going to get it done. And it's probably not going to come out well. Something's probably going to break while you're doing it. You're going to have more challenges. This is just the source of, you know, I'm even getting a little, I don't even know if I should talk about this now. I was going to make another video about this, but I'm just going to verbalize it just so I can make it. Maybe that'll be my next video. Like, I don't want to say shy away, but I respectfully avoid saying the word God. I always say source of creation, a higher power, the universe, to be respectful. But yesterday, it was later in the evening, and I got this kind of like, bro, just say God. And you know, you're not saying it, you're not pushing it on anybody. For those, you know, everybody gets the free will to believe whatever they're listening to their conscience and whatever they wanna believe. It's not like you're saying it's wrong. It's just the way you think. Shit, it's your video. It's your channel. What about those people? There is no source of creation. You're a jerk. Oh, dang. I guess you're right. So I don't know if I'm just gonna make a choice and just start saying, probably as I'm saying it, it just seems right. I'm just gonna start saying, anytime I'm gonna say God, I'm just gonna say God. No disrespect. And I am gonna make that video because I told myself yesterday that I was gonna make that video about not, respectfully avoiding the word God. Because I don't know. I say respectfully in both ways, for the listeners, anybody who's listening to this, and for me too, because I ain't trying to disrespect myself and my belief in God. I truly 100% believe in God. Always. There's never been a doubt. And so I'm being respectful to me, saying, hey, you know what? No, I'm not embarrassed to say it. I'm just being respectful, and still referring to it as the source of creation, because He is. A higher power, because He is. The universe, because He is. But also to the listener who maybe doesn't use that word or doesn't. But then I just thought, like I said, I thought yesterday, well, what about if they don't use universe and they don't use source of creation and they don't, just whatever. Let's be more whatever about it. Let's just, like, you get it. If I say it and you don't rock with it, just replace it with something else. Just like occasionally when or maybe more than occasionally when I curse, and if you're not down with that, just replace it or excuse me or whatever. I never thought this was going to be even something that I'd stumble upon, but again, I'm always listening to my conscience, and my conscience is telling me, hey, you know what, stop. You always pause a little bit when you get to that part. Don't. Okay, here we go. So anyways, back onto topic. I even lost my train of thought. Shouldn't have. Apologize for that. I'm working on that. Oh, dang, what was it? That's what it was. Things I don't want to do, but I know that I should list. So anyways, yeah, I was talking about the whole leaky faucet thing. That's right. So once I start doing these things, and you do it with the right attitude, there we go, and you do it with the right attitude, even if stuff doesn't go 100% right, you know that it's happening for you, and it's testing you to see. It's just getting a little bit more harder to see if you will whine and complain. These are tests. So when you pass the test, that's when things start. You almost giggle. You almost get the chills, and you giggle as you're doing it, because no, I'm good. I dropped the wrench on my foot and it hurt. Good, I got white knuckles. Good, I hit the wall. Good, on accident. Good, that's it. I just got to pay more attention. I got this. We're still gonna fix it. What? Matter of fact, you know what? Let's upgrade it. We can. We got the means. I say we go get it. Come on, let's go get a nice one. Let's not just fix it. Let's make it better. Let's make it nicer. An attitude like that is better than, oh man, I can't believe it. Look, and now I did this. Now I scratched this. Now I hurt myself here. Great. Now I'm bleeding. Whatever. That's whining and complaining, self-victimizing, and that's not the approach. Because then what? Because then you'll have to deal with this lesson again, instead of gaining what you need to gain from it, by not complaining, by not whining, by not bitching, by just staying positive and staying in a high vibration, and getting ready and open to learn what there is to learn from the situation. Gather the wisdom down, gain the wisdom that is meant to happen by this adversity, by this challenge, by this issue. That's why that whole I don't want to do list, but I know that I should. That's the ticket. Things that I don't want to do, but I know that I should. It's those two are important, because there's stuff that you don't want to do and that you shouldn't do. That's why you don't want to do them. But when you put it together with that second part that says things that I don't want to do, but I know that I should, now you're hitting that list of stuff you're avoiding, because they cause discomfort, because they get you out of your comfort zone. Comfort zone could just be as easy as resting, relaxing. You know you should be eating better, but you avoid it because it causes discomfort. You think it does. The discomfort of eating what you just don't want to eat all the time. Being able just to go to town on whatever you want, whenever you want. Not having the feeling of hunger because you have a bad association towards it. Whatever. But if you've never done it, I'm going to start doing it again. I just started it last night, actually, right about the same time when I had the whole God download. But I challenge you to try it. Make a list and put everything on there. I mean, I got everything from cleaning my top drawer where I keep all my trinkets. I don't even know what I have. There's probably like a handful of things that I wouldn't throw away there. But the rest of the stuff is like, what do you have why do you have a collectible there? You don't collect. The heck do you have collectibles? Give that to somebody that collects. Let somebody have it. Well, I don't know anybody who wants it. Give it away. To who? Take it to the donation center, and whoever really wants it will buy it. That mindset. Just get rid of it. Open it up. Just the whole thing that it's dirty. It's not organized. It's unorganized. That's not somebody that I would respect and admire. Okay, perfect. The fence, the side fence, I put that one there. That was a little bit bigger of a project, but yeah, replace all the messed up boards and give it a paint job. Damn. Okay, that's gonna take time, money, effort. Yeah, go. That's why it's how it looks like, because you haven't done it. Oh yeah, that's right. What else did I put on there? I can't remember, but go up and down your pad, go in your room, go in your daily, go outside in your car, go in your closet, go everywhere. Just look around. What things don't I want to do, but I know that I should. I should do that. I should move. I should change. I should buy this. I should replace this. I should get rid of this. All those shoulds that you don't want, because the stuff that you do want to do, you already did it, or you're gonna do it. The magic is in that I don't want to do it, but I know that I should. So go down and start the list, because you'll find stuff as you go. You might not even realize that your shed is all unorganized, and you should organize it. You should get rid of a bunch of stuff you don't use. I'll use it later. What's the general? I think I heard someone said it. If you haven't used it in a month, throw it away. And then when you need it, you go buy it. But damn, it's expensive. What about if I need it? And then you get to help the economy. Get your ass over to the store and buy it. But what about if it's something that's really rare and hard to find? Okay, well then you have that one section where you put those things where, like, I know I'm gonna need this. It's rare. I can't even buy it because it's a custom piece, or it's not available no more, or whatever. And it's one of those things where I don't use it once a month, but I know I do use it to replace the screens on the window once a year. Oh, okay, well then that's a tool. You don't use your tools every day. You don't use your pipe wrench every day, but you know eventually you will. Have a little common sense. You're not gonna throw your tools away because, I don't use my impact wrench, that much, so I'm gonna throw it away. No, that's your tools. You gotta make sure they're there. Are they organized? Are they nice and clean? Are they where they're supposed to be? Does the drawer open nice and smooth when you reach in to get it, or is it all kind of loose and falling apart because you haven't given any maintenance to your toolbox? Maybe it's time for a new toolbox. Maybe it's time to tighten up all the screws or replace the rivets or something to make it look nice. No, I don't want to do it. Should you? Yeah, bam, on the list. See, you wouldn't even think of the toolbox if you hadn't started. You went to go look at the shed, you went to go sweep up the shed a little bit, kind of just organize it, and you realize that, man, that drawer's all messed up. There you go. Another thing to add to the list. It's a powerful thing. Try it. If you want to go check out the shorts, they're on here on YouTube Shorts. I did them on Instagram too, I think. I might have posted them there. There's a point where I was posting everything on all three: TikTok, Instagram, YouTube Shorts. But for sure, since we're on YouTube here, you go check it out. I'm sure if you search it with my name, Albert Lopez, things I don't want to do, or challenge or something. I think it's the only 30-day challenge I've ever done, so it'll pop up. And check it out. I mean, everything from pulling weeds to washing the trash cans to, I can't think of all of them. There was 30. Some of them are short and sweet. Some of them took a little bit more. But all I know is that I got a lot done and I was feeling good, and I haven't done it since then. So I'm not going to do a series, but I am going to get that list and make it a priority that every day I need to do something on that list, or at least start something. This started because I started giving maintenance to the backside wall of my pad, that it was neglected. The paint was all chippy. It was just down to where even it needed to get repaired. Although the corners needed to get repaired, I needed to give it some update. I needed to primer it because it was just raw. It was down to nothing. The sun for years had already eaten it up. It was total neglect. I felt so bad doing it, but the worse it got, the more I didn't want to do it because I knew that it was my bad for neglecting it. But I had a poor mindset. Remember, I'm coming from a place that I had a very, very low mindset. I had low attitude. Now, as a high attitude person, I see that. I was like, why did you neglect? I know. And this is just the ripple effect and the feeling regret still, but forgiving myself at the same time by doing it, actually doing it. Get in there. All right, now we're going to scrape everything down. We're going to rip off all the old, maybe the old caulking, break off everything that's going to break off, sand it down, primer it, put some screws in, put some new caulking, recaulk the whole thing, make it look nice, paint it, primer it, paint it, sharpen all four corners. Let's go. Looks like new. So you feel good. I feel good. So I feel good. That's the forgiveness. That's the, hey, look it, my bad. I was like that. I'm no longer like that. Self-investment is forgiveness. What's self-investment? I'm actually doing the thing that I don't want to do, but I know that I should. So I gain the discipline, and I receive the confidence, and I feel freaking good. You'll feel good. It builds your discipline, it builds your confidence. You're doing the damn thing, make it happen. Make that list. Go through the list and start doing, I can't turn right here. Do the list. Get to it. And watch what happens. Watch how you start feeling. Not to mention that anybody that stays with you at that pad is also gonna get the benefits of you doing all these things. That is just usually it's gonna be things that is gonna it's gonna be well manicured. Things that fall into the category of well manicured. They'll be like, wow, that looks nice. Wow, the trees are nice and square. Wow, one of them was looking for a landscaper, found it. Bam. Now the yard always looks nice, but then it opens up new things, right? Like, man, grass is a little thin. What do you do? Google, what do you do when grass is thin? Bam, seed it. Oh shit, I never thought I would seed my lawn, but guess what I learned? By doing the things that I don't want to do when I don't want to do them, I learned about seeding my grass. So now it's starting to look nice. Let's add a shrub here. Let's add some privacy trees here. All that happens because why? Because I'm doing the things that I don't want to do when I don't want to do them, but I know that I should, which is that discipline. Do it, try it. I highly recommend it. I know you can. I know you can because I am, and I did, and it helps a lot. When's the best time to start it? If you haven't already, would have been the first one if you did yesterday or today. Jot down a few things, 3, 4, 5 things, 2 things, but make the list. But make sure you add that part. Then know that I should. I don't want to do it, but I know that I should. That's what makes it powerful. Then do it. Start it. You may not be able to finish all in one shot because you're pressed for time, but you will be able to start it. And then maybe it'll take you 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days to complete it. But you will because you started it. And watch what happens. Come back to this video and drop in the comments, how you feel after doing it. And it's not so much like, I've always wanted to fix my leaky shower. It's not about the thing. It's about the doing. It's about having the discipline to do the things that you don't want to do, but you know that you should. And watch how that confidence pours in as well. If you got any questions, you know what to do. Bust it in the comments. If it's a short enough question, I'll answer it there. If not, I'll make even another video. Maybe I'll do one of these faceless videos for you. But ultimately, I'll answer the question as best as I can. All right, I'm going to end it here.